Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you. My name is Evan Smith. I'm the pastor of Second Presbyterian Church here in downtown Stanton, and I'm coming to you today for your daily Lenten devotional. Today we're back in the Gospel of Matthew, and we're looking at the 23rd chapter, verses 1 through 12. So listen now to this word. Then Jesus said to the crowds and to his disciples, "The scribes and the Pharisees sit on Moses' seat. Therefore, do whatever they teach you and follow it. But do not do as they do, for they do not practice what they teach. They tie up heavy burdens, hard to bear, and lay them on the shoulders of others, but they themselves are unwilling to lift a finger to move them. They do all their deeds to be seen by others, for they make their phylacteries broad and their fringes long. They love to have the place of honor at banquets and the best seats in the synagogues, and to be greeted with respect in the marketplace, and to have people call them rabbi. But you are not to be called rabbi, for you have one teacher, and you are all students. And call no one your father on earth, for you have one Father, the one in heaven. Nor are you to be called instructors, for you have one instructor, the Messiah. The greatest among you will be your servant, and all who exalt themselves will be humbled, and all who humble themselves will be exalted." I had mentioned yesterday that I've been doing all this weightlifting, and it is true, I have been. I've also been having a good diet, and that good diet has resulted in me losing a good deal of weight. And now that that's obvious, people a lot of times are saying, hey, what have you done? And they want to hear about it because the results are speaking for themselves. And maybe that's a good way to be. You could say hey, this is somebody who's done something I want to do, and so I'm going to ask them how you did it. But the truth is, even when I was much heavier than this, I actually knew a lot about how to lose weight. I've joked before that if you need to know how to lose weight, maybe you shouldn't go to the fit person because maybe it just comes naturally to them. Instead, go to the one who's struggled with it. Because overweight people, we know all about how to lose weight. And we've tried every diet there is. It's just for whatever reason. I mean, genetics and I'm not going into all that, but for whatever reason, it's been harder to lose. So when I was overweight, I knew a ton about losing weight, but no one dared ask me. Well, all of that tying into what Jesus says here, he's talking about the Pharisees and the scribes, and he says, do what they say. It's like they know what they're talking about, they're just not doing it. He says, don't do what they do, though, but do what they say. We tend to have this respect for people who can walk the walk and not just talk the talk. And that's what this is really about, walking the walk and not just talking the talk. And for Jesus, he's essentially saying that greatness in the kingdom of God, it's about being a servant. It's about humility. It's not about seeking out titles. It's not about seeking out acclaim. It's not about people seeing you. Instead, it's about living your life humbly. And that doesn't mean, by the way, that we deny the truth. It doesn't mean we deny what God's doing. It just means we're not trying to draw attention to ourselves. I've heard it said before that the best definition of humility isn't to think less of yourself, but just to think of yourself less. And so as we walk the walk of faith, and we do it in a way that is humble and isn't seeking acclaim for ourselves, then God raises us up. And that's what true greatness is. And real greatness in the kingdom comes not just from knowing how to do things, but from actually doing them and doing them with humility, not seeking acclaim, not seeking titles, so that all the glory goes to God. And that is your word for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click the like button, maybe even share it on your own page. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and goodbye.